What's going on, everybody? Simon Sez Crypto here with another Go Baby Trade update. Whoop, whoop. Today's date is October 12th, 2025. Man, it just hit midnight on the East Coast. So I missed the profits that I was to show you guys the profits that it locked in for the day. 63 cents. Now, you guys might be like, Simon, that's not very big, but that's the most profit I have seen this thing lock in for the time that I have been sharing this with y'all. So that's very, 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 very cool. But what are we talking about today? The market dropped. Are we still winning? I guess I kind of gave you a spoiler alert on 63 cents. But let's just see how it played out. This is important. A fun fact, Simon Sez Crypto was down in Silicon Valley over the weekend. I was there at the Ageless Longevity Summit. It was about some very interesting things enabling us to live a very much longer and healthier life. And I don't just mean like you're breathing and you can turn on the TV. I mean, you can keep doing the things that you love to do, maybe just a touch slower than you could in your 20s or 30s or 40s. But nonetheless, you're being able to reclaim your life back and still be able to do good things for a very long time. Anyway, so I was there. It's great thing. Shout out to Nick Larson, did a wonderful job for the event, and of course, all the other vendors that were there and the ones that I were participating with. But we're not going to get to that. But you know who you are. Peace and love. Thank you for everything. Moving forward. So while I was at that event on Friday, the market dropped. I'm sure you all are very, very aware. Man, the market was dropping. So let's go back to, let's start at the 9th. Okay, here we are, October 9th. Newsflash, today is October 12th, 2025, in case I don't remember me saying that. There it is again. Okay, there we go. So right now we're looking at October 9th, and it looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades. And by the way, if you're listening to this in your car, I am looking on the main dashboard, the My Trader dashboard, and I'm looking at the bottom of the screen under the filled orders category. Okay. So it looks like we had some good acquisitions or open positions taken on the 9th and one exit, one closed position. And then at 11:30 a.m. on the 11th, Go Baby started to buy. And it did. And then it continued on the 11th. And then finally, and that, by the way, this is great. I want to draw your attention to the 11th here. It started doing more acquisitions at literally 20 minutes after midnight. Only 4 hours later, it started selling there. Excuse me just for a moment. Sorry about that. And then it started buying some more, all the way into the 12th. And then the 12th, it just rained. It just, man, sell. Look at this. Wait, right here. Look at the profit it took in, 8.3 cents. We're just going to call it 8.3. I know there's some more there, but 8.3 cents. Now, you guys can go back and watch all the videos where I've been giving updates, and correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the most profit this thing has locked in on one trade. Ooh, that's nice. That's a very, very nice. I like it. 6 cents even. Look, we got 6.6 cents here. We got another one that was almost 6 cents. Yeah, this thing is starting to lock in some serious noticeable profits. The profits have changed. So was that the compounding or was that the market correcting? Things that make you go. Either way, I didn't have to do the work. I'm happy about it. So yes, when the market started dropping, Go Baby started working. Look at this. We got some profit. Look, we got a profit goal here. I did a call out to AI. Love that. Yes, I love that. I love that. So why am I really bringing this to your guys' attention real quick? Because I want you guys to understand that while the market was dropping, and I've been there, what I'm about to share with you, where you see this market dropping and you're a little emotional on the negative side, and you're just, oh, I shoulda, I coulda, I shoulda, I coulda, right? Bad things to be saying. Okay. Also, I've been there. Uh, Exchanges were not allowing individuals to make buying purchases. Huh. Individuals. But somehow, some magical way, probably through API and a few other things, I was able to make purchases. I know other users out there using Go Baby Trade were able to make purchases during the drop when others could not. This is beautiful. I was, like I said, California, and this thing worked for me. It definitely can work for you. Something to really think about. Because you can use this a number of different ways. But let's continue. So this thing locked in profit. It took advantage of a market drop, and the profits that I'm up to right now, going back to the screen, sharing the screen. Let's just go over the profits real quick. Now, it did turn midnight, so this is a new day according to Go Baby. At the time of this recording, okay. Just as a reminder, why do I keep referencing midnight? Is because that's when the clock resets on Go Baby. So that in regards to trades, everything that this thing does, when the clock strikes 12, it's a brand new day and it can get on its way so you can enjoy your day. So right now, past 30 days, I've only been running this Go Baby that's doing paper trading since the 21st. So I'm at $2.92 profit. Not bad. And something to note for those that don't know this. On the 21st, going backward all the way to December or September 11th of this year, 2025, I'd started using the Go Baby Trader, and it was paper trading. And then on the 21st, on the Stable Cruise Live, I accidentally hit the reset button for paper trading. So it started anew. Okay. And right now, $2.92 is starting anew. So as of right now, combining both totals, I am a little bit above of 0.5% total locked in profit from my original cost basis or my principal that I invested. That's fancy words for from the $200 that I stuck in, it's locking in $1 profit on average a week. On average a week. I'm going to drill that thing into your guys' head because it is a thing that we must understand, the average. So far, so good. But let's throw a little mix into this thing. As opposed to me combining both old paper trading with new paper trading in a time frame, I'm now going to just kind of stick with this current paper trading, right? Because we're only 9 days out from it being 30 days since I started this one. Is that right? 90 days? Yeah, 90 days. So got a little bit to go. Or 90 days, 9 days, 9 days, 9 days. Ugh. So in 9 days, can it lock in another dollar? Maybe. That the time frame fits. We're gonna see. I'm gonna see. You're gonna see, and we're gonna see where we're at. What I'm really curious to know is rather not well. No, of course I would love to know, and I'm trying to find my mouse here so I can do this. What I would really like to know and see is when the compounding effect kicks in to where it's a noticeable percentage increase. Okay. In fact, we could do some calculations real quick. Why don't we do that? So on the old paper trading, before the great reset that I did, I had locked in $1.77 profits. Okay. And then adding in the current profits, total profits that I have over the course of 30 days is $2.92. Okay. So we're at total locked in profits for 30 days, arguably 30 days, literally, maybe 31 days. every month's a little bit different on the days there. But give or take, it's $4.69. Okay. So if I divided that by let's divide it by 4. Even though that's not accurate. Because if I divide it by 4, 7 times 4 is 28. So we're not quite there. But I see there, it's if I divide it by 4, that would be $1.17 profit per week. Okay. So that's a little over 0.5%. Now, let's just say, Simon, you just said it was 28 days. There's 30 days, sometimes 31 days in a month. True. So I'll give you that bone because I'm going to give that one to me as myself. Let's just knock off the change here and call it a fair dollar. Okay, being conservative. So far, as of right now, it's definitely locked in $1 worth of profit per week, easily, right? And so that's 0.5% of my total principal that I started with. So $200 is what I started with. $1 profit. That's 0.5%. 1% of 200 is $2. You get where I'm going with this, or at least that. I would really like to see when the compounding effect kicks into play to where we have I have a noticeable increase in the percentage earned per week. So, 0.5% right now, is it going to go to 0.75? What's that average going to look like? So I'm curious to see how long it takes to really visually see that in the simple math. Okay. So what have we talked about today? When the market drops, the go baby is hot. It definitely worked in those aggressive drop areas. Love it. And it also took profits on that small little correction on the way back up during those times. Also love it. I'm also on track of still locking in on average, 0.5% right now per week. That's pretty good, right? That's 2% a month or 2% every 4 weeks. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Now we're looking for that compounding effect to really start to kick in. So there you guys go. I hope that you guys are really getting some value out of this. By the way, thank you everybody for liking and subscribing and sharing. If you haven't done that yet, please do. Also, shout out to all of you who have left comments in the comment section down below, and also anybody that has reached out to me via email. I appreciate that as well. And if you want to talk to me, my email will be down in the description box down below. If you are wanting to check this thing out as far as the website, or you're ready to pull the trigger and you want a discount, I have a link to Go Baby Trade down below as well. It's Go Baby Trade /the stable crew, but just click the link down below. I tried to type it in one time and I got fat fingers, and we know how this goes, right? I'm just giving you guys lame excuses while I was lazy and I just clicked the link. Okay. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys are having a great time. We will see you in a couple days with another update. We got 9 to go. Are we going to cross that 0.5% profit per week? We'll wait and see. You guys take care. Have a good one. Peace and chicken grease, baby. By the way, happy Monday.